Morning, students.
Good morning, Miss.
Are all present today?
No, Miss. Ravi is absent today.
Why is he absent today?
Miss, don't you know what happened to him?
No, my dear child. What happened to him?
Miss, yesterday while returning home, he was struck by a big branch of tree due to heavy rain and got injured.
Oh my God, what a pity. Students, you all must be very careful while moving around. Avoid the problems of hazard.
Miss, what do you mean by Hazard? You mean the Belgian football player Hazard?
No, it is an event which can affect the living and non-living things of earth. I think today is the right day to get the interesting chapter hazard. Students, in the beginning of 21st century, the earth supported a human population that was more numerous and found healthier and wealthier than even before. At the same time, there were a lack of awareness on the risks that faced by the people. By keeping this in mind, the present lesson of hazard is intended to familiarize the different types of hazards to promote awareness among the students regarding hazards. Now, we are going to learn about hazards. Hazard are defined as a thing, person, event, or a fact that poses threat to people, structures, or economic assets and which may cause disaster. They could be either human-made or natural, occurring in the environment. The word hazard owes its origin to the word hazard in Old French meaning a game of dice. Though the society experiences several types of hazard, it is important for a region to be aware of those threats that are most likely to affect the community most severely. A natural hazard is a natural process and event that is potential threat to human life and property. The process and events themselves are not a hazard but become so because of human use of the land. A disaster is a hazardous event that occurs over a limited time span in defined area and causes great damage to property, loss of life, also need assistance from others. Types of hazard. Some hazards occur frequently and threat the people. Hazards are classified in different ways. First one, based on their causes of occurrence. Second one, based on their origin. Based on the causes of occurrence, hazard can be broadly classified into three types: natural, human-made, and socio-natural hazards. Natural hazards. They are the results of natural process and man has no role to play in such hazards. The main examples of natural hazards are earthquake, floods, cyclone storms, drought, landslide, tsunamis, and volcanic eruption. Next one is human-made hazard. Human-made hazards, these are caused by undesirable activities of human. It can be result of an accident such as industrial chemical leak or oil spill or an intentional act. Such hazard can disturb the safety, health, welfare of people and cause damage or destruction to property. The following are examples of human-made hazards. They are explosions, hazardous waste, pollution of air, water and land, dam failures, war or civil conflicts and terrorism. Floods, storms, earthquake, drought, forest fires and volcanic eruptions are among the most devastating types of natural catastrophes. But some disasters are man-made. These include explosion, major fires, aviation, shipping and railway accident and release toxic substances into the environment. Socio-natural hazard. Socio-natural hazard, these are caused by combined effect of natural forces and misdeeds of human. Some of the examples are The frequency and intensity of floods and drought may increase due to indiscriminate felling of trees, particularly in the catchment areas of rivers. Landslides are caused by natural forces and their frequency and impact may be aggravated as a result of construction of roads, houses, etc. In mountainous areas, excavating tunnels and mining and quarrying. Storm surge hazard may be worsened by the destruction of mangroves. Smog is a serious problem in most big urban areas. The emissions from vehicles and industries, combustion of wood and coal together combined with fog lead to smog. Atmospheric hazard. Atmospheric hazard include things such as oxygen deficiencies, dusts, chemical vapors, welding fumes, fogs, and mist that can interfere with the body's abilities to transport and utilize oxygen and that have negative toxicological effect on human body according to the University of South Carolina paper on confined space training. Before entry into most confined spaces, a multi-gas meter is commonly used to determine levels of oxygen, carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfide, and the concentration combustible gas. Other types of meters and sensors are available to detect the concentration of specific gases, chlorine, sulfur dioxide, etc. If needed. The most common atmospheric hazards associated with confined spaces are oxygen deficiency, oxygen displacement, flammable atmospheres, toxic gases, oxygen deficiency. Hydrological hazard. Losses of life and property throughout the world resulting from hydrological hazard, including floods, droughts, and related phenomena, are significant and increasing. Public awareness of the federal attention to natural disaster reduction with a focus on mitigations or preparedness so as to minimize the impact of such events have probably never been greater than at present. With over 3/4 of federal disaster declaration resulting from water related events, national interest in having best possible of hydrologic data, information and knowledge as the basis for assessment and reduction of risks from hydrological hazard is clear. Next one is environmental hazard. Environmental hazard is any condition, process or state adversely affecting the environment. Environmental hazards manifest the physical or chemical pollution in air, water and soil. We face countless environmental hazards every day. To better understand them, we can think of them as falling into 4 categories: physical, chemical, biological and cultural. Physical hazards are physical processes that occur naturally in the environment. Avoid release the environment. Immediately reports leaks, spills and failures of safety equipments. Recycle and reuse product if possible. Properly dispose the product and this container as hazardous waste. Do not dump it down the drain, on the ground or into any body of water. Thank you, students.